Hey, this video is meant to walk you through the page by page here of the lesson 4 notebook packet that I gave you before the break. Again, this is due the week you get back, but not till the end of the week. So for you 8A people, that's Thursday the 30th of November, and for you B-Day people, that's Friday the 1st of December. So you have some time to do this. Take your time as you go through it. If you have questions, ask. A lot of it is going to be kind of self-guided, and you're going to be working your way through the beginnings of the European expansion into the Americas. So this is what we're talking about next in the form of the 13 colonies. So just to give you an overview here, page 37 we did in class. Everybody except, I believe, period 6. It sounds like period 6 didn't get to do this, so I'll fill you in on what 37 is going to be. 30, oh, sorry, and period 4. Period 4 also maybe didn't get to this 37 here. So if there's nothing on that page for you for period 4, don't worry about it. We'll get to it. 38 and 39 is the feedback ladder. It's this worksheet here. We did this in class. I gave you this ladder feedback, talked about how we're going to use this as the way to give feedback to each other on our writing. And then you actually did the feedback. So the feedback that you actually did is going to be on page 39 right there. Okay, the vocab page 4 is going to go on page 41. What you can do is you can just fill the vocab in on the sheet that I gave you here, and you can do your definition or picture or symbol or whatever, and then just tear this out and put it right onto page 41 in your notebook. Page 42 is going to be a map of the 13 colonies. As you can see here, I recommend that you cut out the map. This is going to be one of the only times I ask you to memorize some geography here. I want you to memorize, the geography of the 13 colonies from north to south. So there's plenty of websites out there. Your textbook, chapter 3, chapter 4 has this information. You can find it. Okay, find this information out, figure out what colony goes where, fill this out, and there you go. One of the ways I put down here for you to help memorize the colonies is this mnemonic device. For the New England colonies here, never make Celia run. For the middle colonies, new pennies, new dimes. For the southern colonies, my vehicle needs some gas. As you fill in the colonies, you'll get why this mnemonic device here might work. All right, so that goes on page 42. Page 43 is the thing I'm highlighting right here or underlining, is chapter 3, preview and pre-read. So this one, I put this here. I would like it if you just copied these questions along with the answers into your notebook. What you're going to do is you're going to look at the map. It says it right here, the map on 3.2. Okay, the map looks like this. Okay, this is the map right here. There's a map on in section 3.2 in chapter 3 of your textbook. Again, that PDF is online. But the map's also right here. So if you want to ever come back to this video and do this part of the notebook, you can. You're going to look at this map here, and you're going to answer these 3 questions that are sideways on the PDF here. But these 3 questions here, and then on the bottom of the page, you're answering your pre-read questions, which are right here. Okay. The next part down here, okay, is going to be some notes you take on a video that I'm going to put up in a little bit. It's just some background info for you on the 13 colonies. This is going to go, again, on page 44. The page numbers are right up here for you. Okay. The next page is page 45. I want you to read a little bit, get some context by reading. So you're going to do your summary sentences, just like we do every time you read out of the book in chapter 3, section 2. And that's going to go on page 45 in your notebook. You can use this if you want as a guide, or you can just write your notes directly in your notebook. It's up to you. The next thing you're going to do is this colony spoke diagram. Whatever colony you got from your project, you're going to put that in the middle of this little graphic organizer here, and then make a spoke diagram with all of these different elements of your colony. I'm asking you to do this because I want you to think about these colonies again as small businesses, and we're going to talk a lot about how and why people came to the country, and a lot of it has to do with what goes around this spoke diagram here. That goes on page 46. Page 47 is going to be this chart here. You're not going to fill this out until we actually present, so don't worry about this for now. Page 48 is a blank postcard here. There's a homework assignment that's attached there. It's where you're going to be writing a postcard from one of the colonies. This is done after the presentations. Page 49 and 50 are crash course videos. So 49, sorry, it's on the other side here, but 49 and 50 are crash course, so watch the crash course video, please. And then 50, 51 are going to be all about writing. I want you to think about writing paragraphs in what we're calling a leaf style. I know that Ms. Salzberg's talked about this as well. Lead, evidence, analysis, finisher. We will talk about this in class. I'm just giving you this information way ahead of time so you can kind of read it, maybe ask some questions to yourself if you want. We will talk about this in class though. 51 is the current events. If you want to work way ahead, annotate the current events article here and then use that to help fill out this worksheet here. I will be asking you to write a leaf paragraph based on this current events article here. So there you go. That is a rundown of everything in lesson 4. So please, if you want to work ahead, you can. Again, we will have time in class to go over this, but work through it. See what you can do. See what you can do with the time you got. All right, thanks. Email me if you got questions.